Big Brother Sammo, one of our favourite Hong Kong action movie actors turned directors, with an impressive back catalogue full of hits and an even more impressive roster of well-known collaborations with some of the biggest actors in Asia. A new Sammo Hung movie is always worth watching. We had a look at Sammo's filmography and found an exciting list of titles set to release very shortly or within 2022, with the last released movie featuring Sammo Hung being the documentary Kung Fu Stuntman. Let's check out what he has in store for us as both an actor and director. Welcome to Asian film fans. This one should already be out, but most of the world hasn't had a chance to see it yet. A collection of 7 short stories about Hong Kong from 7 famous Hong Kong directors, including Sammo, Ringo Lam, Johnnie, Tsui, Hark and more. Sammo's contribution to this film is called Exercise, which is based on the story of his time at the Peking Opera School with Jackie Chan. But we haven't seen this yet, so we can't tell you if it's any good. Terrorists, machine guns, and Chinese special forces. This really doesn't sound like a typical Sammo Hung movie, but he's listed as the director for this made-for-streaming film about a special forces team rescuing hostages in the heavy rain. Sounds unusual, but that's what the synopsis says. Admittedly, a good cast is in this one, including Nick Cheung, Janice Mann, and Hao Oh, who was in the film Battle of Lake Changjin. If the pictures of actors in army fatigues posing with Sammo are anything to go by, looks like this one is in production. This is a Chinese-Hong Kong co-production that was due out in 2021. Sammo is set to play a small role in this film, which is set in the 90s and is about an undercover police officer trapped between gang fights and police conspiracies. Sounds a little like Infernal Affairs. A super cast is joining Sammo in this one, including Simon Yam, RIchie Jen, Alex Fong and Patrick Tam, with ex-Jackie Chan stunt team member Ming-Sing Wong set to direct. Big Brother Sammo is planning a return to the Lucky Star series, the 5th movie in the franchise if this gets made, and the first in 26 years. We're not sure if this is a reboot or a continuation, but the proposed cast list includes Tony Leung Ka-Fai, Eddie Peng, Stephy T, Mark Chow, Ni Dahong, and Yuen. Supposedly, Sammo Hung's going to be reimagining the 1988 film Painted Face that told the story of himself, Jackie Chan, and Biao's life at the Peking Opera School. Rumour is that this will start shooting in March of 2022 and will apparently feature Tony Leung Ka-Fai, Biao, Yuen Chu, Michael Wong, Kenny Lo, Ka-Lok Chin, and Jackie Chan. This one sounds awesome. Sammo is taking the director role in this kung fu action comedy movie starring Eddie Peng, Stephy T and Yan Tang. This one is expected for release in May of 2022 and is about a god who has the powers of healing and curing diseases. A simple synopsis, but no doubt there'll be more to it, with the writer of Dante Lam's mega blockbuster hit movie The Rescue behind this one. Douban says this movie is set for release in 2049, which we find strangely amazing. Some blurry images and a synopsis for this Sammo Hung directed movie seems to be about a man with terminal illness whose girlfriend brings his prototype martial arts robot to life. Sounds interesting and odd. The rumoured cast list includes Eric Tsang and the late Man Tat, which leads us to believe this might be another project that stays very much in the rumoured pile. Chalk this one down as a super rumour, as there is conflicting information on this title. What we can confirm is that Jackie Chan's son Jaycee Chan is set to direct this movie, which is due out in 2025. This movie is about a Chinese gangster who travels from Hong Kong to the US to find his missing sister, fighting crooked police and corrupt politicians. Douban, the Chinese movie Bible, lists Jackie Chan in this film, but IMDB has Sammo listed instead alongside Paris Hilton? Very weird. Although if we're being honest, this movie is probably vaporware by now, with the chances of it being made and released being very slim. This is our known list of upcoming and rumoured Sammo Hung movies. Which ones are you looking forward to and why? Leave us a comment below and watch out for our next Actor Spotlight video.